So, growing up in an age defined by the progression of the internet, you start to learn a few things, most notable of which is there's some weird shit out there. One of the places I've chosen to avoid for most of my life has been Craigslist. It was my knowledge from middle school that it was pretty much nothing but overrun by ladies of the night looking to make a quick dime. Recently, however, I moved and I was in desperate need of a couch, so I thought, why not give Craigslist a try at least? Well, while I was looking around, I scrolled down and found a section called Best of Craigslist, which instantly piqued my curiosity. I thought it might be fun, so I compiled some of the most interesting and weird posts from there that I could, and I'm here to share them with you today. Let's start with a relatively tame one, Graveyard Vigilante Slayer. So looking ahead at this, it kind of reads like a passionate love letter, so I thought it'd be kind of funny to put some romantic music in the background here. Let's just get into it. I knew we were meant to be the moment you said Hillary Clinton was a lizard person. It's only the first line. I didn't care that you liked wearing socks with your flip-flops or that you liked to dress in all black leather. I didn't judge you for being hashtag Team Edward or Bernie. Truth is, you make me laugh to the point my chapped lips bleed. As I lay at night awake, writing in my pink and purple My Little Pony journal, I snuggle up to my waifu pillow and wish it was you. I vision you standing there with your Fabio hair blowing in the wind. In one hand you have a hammer, and the other is a pack of vagina dental dam. You'll probably never see this, but if you do, ride off with me in the sunset on my George Jetson mop. Come live a life together on a farm, breeding horses simulation style. I will never force you to drink shitty drinks like Bud Light, and we can have pet rats and train them to do cool tricks. That was great. You know, I'm going to be honest, after reading that, I'm still not really sure why it's called Graveyard Vigilante Slayer, but I'd be lying to say that she didn't at least make a compelling offer with the whole pet rat tricks thing. To whoever posted that, I sincerely hope that you found your tall, dark, and leather. Alright, so this next post is a listing from someone trying to sell a used car, and is titled 1999 Toyota Corolla. Fine AF. Now with this one, they actually added pictures, so I'll go ahead and leave those on the screen here that you can look at while I read through this post. You want a car that gets the job done? You want a car that's hassle-free? You want a car that literally no one will ever compliment you on? Well, look no further. The 1999 Toyota Corolla. Let's talk about features. Bluetooth? Nope. Sunroof? Nope. Fancy wheels? Nope. Rear view camera? Nope. But it's got a transparent rear window, and you have a neck that can turn. Let me tell you a story. One day my Corolla started making a strange sound. I didn't give a shit and ignored it. It went away. The end. Honestly, for the most part, that's been my general car maintenance philosophy with my car. It's honestly a miracle it's lasted me the 3 years that it has. You could take the engine out of this car, drop it off the Golden Gate Bridge, fish it out of the water 1,000 years later, put it in the trunk of the car, fill the gas tank with Nutella, turn the key, and this puppy would start right up. This car will outlive you. It will outlive your children. Things this car is old enough to do. Vote. Yes. Consent to sex. Yes. Rent a car. It is a car. This car's got history. It's seen some shit. People have done straight things in this car. People have done gay things in this car. It's not going to judge you like a fucking Volkswagen would. When I ran the Carfax for this car, I got back a single piece of paper that said, it's a Corolla. It's fine. Let's face the facts. This car isn't going to win any beauty contests, but neither are you. Stop lying to yourself and stop lying to your wife. This isn't the car you want, it's the car you deserve. The fucking 1999 Toyota Corolla. This post actually reminds me a lot of my friend Chris's first car. He was the first one in our friend group to get a license, and we all piled in to his 2004 Ford Taurus, and we had so many adventures in that thing. It was the most reliable, unreliable car I've ever seen in my entire life. Honest to God, I think he put more money in the car than it was ever worth to begin with. But you know what? He put dice in the mirror, so the car had character. Just like the 1999 Toyota Corolla. This next post is from a group of guys looking to have, well, let's just say probably a once-in-a-lifetime experience. This one's called Want to Watch a Live Birth on Mushrooms. Hey there. My friends and I were trying to figure out the craziest thing we could do on magic mushrooms and realized that watching a live childbirth would be, by far, the most incredible, mind-blowing experience that we could think of. We were looking for a woman with child who would permit 5 respectful 27-year-old men to watch her give live birth while on magic mushrooms. Compensation is negotiable. but for sure at least $100 per person and the knowledge of knowing that you just blew some people's mind having a baby come out of you. This offer may not be for everyone. If you know someone who may be interested, please share this offer so that might fulfill our dream of watching a live birth on mushrooms. So essentially what I'm getting out of this is 5 mid-20-year-old men are trying to experience the same thing I avoided watching in high school on TV. I literally called off from school the day that we watched the birth video in health class, just so I didn't have to watch it. And these people are willing to pay money, which I'm sure if they ever found a woman to do this, it probably took a long time because there would have been a lot of skeptical people. Rightfully so, this is kind of really fucking weird. But to the mother who eventually agreed, if there is one, congratulations, because $500 just to have some guys who are just whacked out of their mind watch you give birth, that's going to cover diapers for God knows how long. So I just looked it up on the Target website, and the cheapest box of diapers is actually $21. So doing that math, that could buy 23 boxes of diapers. And I know, like, the number one thing that new parents complain about is how expensive children are, so honestly, maybe the offer would be worth it. This next one is a post from a Good Samaritan from a farmer's market. It's titled Condoms Bread. I just imagine there's probably some sort of fucked up poetry book out there with the exact same title. Hi, you left your 36 value pack of condoms and your organic multigrain whole wheat bread at my farmer's market table this past Saturday. You included the receipt for the condoms, which both shocked and delighted me. Oh God. I really had no idea condoms were this expensive. Shocked because all these look like really good ones. They set you back almost $40. Holy shit. Delighted because if no one claims these, I'm exchanging them for 4 tubes of Maybelline Great Lash Mascara and some sunscreen. I didn't see you, nor did any of my employees, but I imagine you to be male, born in the 90s or 2000s, optimistic yet cautious, health conscious yet carb loving. Maybe a long distance runner? Would make sense of the stamina department as well, or maybe you're in a band. I asked around, but no one was admitting anything to me. I learned that people don't appreciate being asked if they misplaced their condoms, and really I was just trying to help. And bust your balls, but only a tiny bit. I just feel like if I ever spent $40 on condoms and $6 on a loaf of bread and then lost them all while buying a $7 juice, I'd be so mad. So let me know if these are yours. I'll bring them this weekend to the market. I really hope for the sake of this guy's wallet that he eventually saw this post and got them. But I have to give major props to both the person that made this post and the one that it's about. First, to the person that made it. At least they were willing to try and find the person before they returned all of that stuff for, personal gain. So it's the thought that counts. And 2, shout out to whoever bought the condoms in the first place because A, you made a great decision on deciding to be protected while you're doing the deed. And B, clearly you are making healthy decisions and trying to live your life healthily while you are indulging in your carbs. Last but not least, there's a post called Free Tree for Firewood. Yes, the famous Hillary Clinton tree. Well, it can't be very famous because I've never heard of a Hillary Clinton tree. I've honestly spent so much time trying to find a good way to work in like a Hillary Clinton deleting her emails joke in here somewhere, but I just can't quite find a way to branch out to it. Get it? It's a tree. Several years ago, Hillary Clinton's motorcade passed by my humble home near Zionsville Road and West 62nd Street in Northwest Indy. Apparently, she became so displeased that her staff could not move my ash tree from the right to the left of my driveway, she smote the tree and it died immediately. This just in, apparently Hillary Clinton is a witch, but then again, it's nice to know that at least Bernie's chances of the presidency wasn't the only thing she's ever killed. It would be a pleasure to donate this corpse of a tree to your next deplorable bonfire gathering. Just cut her down and haul her away. If the ad is still up, the tree is still up. Regrettably, I am retired and on a limited income, or I'd be able to pay for removal myself. So far, the person writing this post has shown they're pretty polite, all things considering, aside from, their general contempt for Hillary Clinton as a person. But this is where the post suddenly takes a complete 180 and goes just right off the rails. Don't waste my time. Please no stump kickers. Cut it down and haul away at your own risk, and only if you're serious about MAGA. No, I will not send it through Western Union, nor will I allow a third party, libertarians or socialists, to pick it up for you. I'd rather prefer that all replies are transmitted through mental telepathy, but at my age, I often forget to remove my tinfoil hat, which might be blocking our thoughts. So if I don't seem to be responding, or the responses come back in Russian, you may want to try the email provided. That would have been my default thought. If you can't physically help rid me of this menacing figure, a donation to have it removed might be an option for you, although it may only be a small start to making America great again. Starting in my once tranquil neighborhood is as good a place to start as any. Consult with your tax specialist to verify if your donation is tax deductible. I don't even need to make puns at this point. The posts are making them for me. I just imagine there's just this senile old man who looks out every single day in his yard, his tree in contempt. It reminds me of the newspaper clipping from The Simpsons, Old Man Yells at Clouds. Unfortunately, that is all the time I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the strange posts that I shared with you. Honestly, these were some of the weirdest posts I've ever seen on the internet, and I've been on it my entire adolescence, so that's saying a lot. I'm going to go ahead and leave the link to the section of Best of Craigslist in the description for you guys to check it out if you want to. There were so many other posts that I could not get to in this video that are just absolutely insane. Some of them are more graphic in nature, and some of them are less graphic in nature, but honestly, they're all really very strange. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button to stick around for any and all future content I make. But for now, my name is Joe, and I'll see you guys next time.